The sun was beginning to dip into the horizon, casting golden hues across the countryside villa nestled among wildflowers and whispering pines. The scent of lavender drifted lazily through the open windows. Inside, laughter echoed gentle, musical, and entirely unexpected in its warmth. Minho, usually composed and effortlessly charismatic, was sitting cross-legged on a soft rug in the living room, a plush giraffe puppet on his hand. In front of him, a chubby-cheeked baby with curious eyes giggled uncontrollably, clapping her tiny hands. "Roar," Minho said in a mock growl, flopping the puppet sideways. "The giraffe has had too much milk again." The baby burst into peals of laughter, falling backward into the cushions. From the archway, Song Haikyo leaned against the wall, her face glowing not from the fading sunlight but from something deeper. Watching them, a rare stillness settled in her chest, like the world had paused just long enough to let her savor it. "You're good at this," she said, walking over with a soft smile, carrying a warm bottle of milk. Minho looked up, slightly flushed. "You mean father material or ridiculous puppet theatrics?" "Both," she said, handing him the bottle. Their fingers brushed just for a moment, and the warmth lingered. The baby, now bouncing in excitement, reached out her arms. Haikyo scooped her up effortlessly, cradling the child against her chest. The baby nestled close, her eyes fluttering sleepily. "I never thought we'd end up like this," Minho said quietly, sitting beside her now, watching the baby in her arms, peaceful, simple, just us. Haikyo nodded, her gaze on the baby's delicate eyelashes. Sometimes the most unexpected stories write themselves. We were both chasing lights, cameras, cities that never slept. And then she paused, kissing the baby's forehead. "We found this little star." Minho gently reached over, brushing a curl from the baby's face. "She's not even ours," he whispered, half in awe. "Not yet," Haikyo replied, looking at him. Silence, then understanding. The villa had belonged to a close friend who had recently passed, a quiet woman who had adopted the baby just months before. In her final wishes, she had named the two of them as guardians. Neither of them had been expecting it, and yet here they were. Sharing rooms, routines, and slowly, something more. Minho looked at Haikyo again, not the actress, not the celebrity, but the woman, soft, strong, fiercely loving. "She's brought us home," he said. Haikyo rested her head on his shoulder, the baby now asleep in her arms. "Maybe it was never about the scripts we read or the lives we pretended to live," she whispered. "Maybe the real story was this one." And as the stars blinked awake above them, the three of them stayed close, wrapped in a moment that didn't need cameras or applause, just each other. Drop a comment, like, subscribe, and share for more interesting videos.